Hey guys, first off, I'm Cameron Sharma. Get to know me, don't get to know me. I don't really care. This video is about martial arts tricking. So, tricking, that's it, the name in short. Not to be confused with prostitution because of that. Although I think I'd be good at prostitution, I don't practice it. It's just not one of my things that I like to do. But tricking is derived from, the main thing is martial arts, so you'll see a lot of kicks in the videos that I'm about to show you. But you'll also see, I don't know, some flips, so you might think, oh, tumbling, maybe some groundwork, so maybe breakdancing. But it's really derived from like a whole bunch of movements, and it's a really fun sport. On a side note, that's a Skyrim map in the background. You may ask, who has a Skyrim map on their wall? That's so nerdy. And I would say, I do, because I went to the Skyrim Midnight release, and you probably don't have one. So get owned. Hey everyone, so I'm not much of a speaker, like my brother. Shout out to Scott Sharma, shout out to Mrs. Chaddick Doe. But I've been sick through most of the time I've been supposed to have been filming. So I decided to do it all in one day, and I would actually slow down what's happening so that you guys can understand what you're seeing. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun. In this first clip, I do a tornado or 360 round, step down, spin once around, and send out a crescent kick. This second clip, although similar to the first clip, uses a different transition called a swing. So I do the same tornado kick, and instead of touching down, I swing my foot through and send out the same crescent kick. And it came out bad, sorry, but what's a man to do with all these leaves? So many leaves on a man's property. I eventually got pissed off at all the leaves on the ground, and I scattered for a new location. That's how I got here. But this first move that I do is called a cheat gainer, which I lead into a scoot so that I can swing out of it into a corkscrew, or cork for short. This next combo I do, I start with a hook kick, which I then step over into an al cortado, sort of like a cartwheel, but with one hand. Then I wrap it into a master scoot and swing a gainer through. In this combo, I start off with a back 9, then step over to a hook, go into a cartwheel, and then punch a front flip out. So for my last clip, I kind of wanted to show you guys how I went into tackling a combo, like how I approached it, how I dealt with the fear, and how I elaborated on it after I had the basics down. So in this first move, I was just like, oh yeah, I want to hook the front flip after. And people often ask me, like, they're like, aren't you afraid to land on your head? And I say, of course I am. I'm as afraid as anyone else. But what I realize that other people don't, and what tricking helps with people, or people for, is realizing that if you're in the right mindset, you can do basically anything within reason. And so, as I kind of discovered this move, I've never done it before, I just thought it'd be fairly cool, and I think it is. I just kind of fought fear and just elaborated on it and made a little combo out of it. And apparently there was a man down the street who had fallen or something, and so there was cops and fire engines and everything, you know, just down the street. And you know what? I fought past that. I kept on tricking because I'm Kumquat Shalabalaba.